She looks like.
And they're older.
Hold on a second. Let me put you back on here. She looks like who?
No, because I can't do her.
Well, you don't have to.
Her accent good enough.
But you say she looks like Buckwheat's grandma, and you said something about the comb. What is it about the comb?
Well, Buckwheat always had a comb in his hair.
Yeah, so what's that about? Why? Why would you wear a comb in your hair?
Them picking out their afro. Shit.
I don't know.
They're picking them. I know. Don't you? You weren't alive in the 70s, I guess, right?
Well, I was just a little one.
Well, yeah, they would walk around with that stick, and they just stick in their hair, and make sure it was nice and rounded.
And then they just leave the comb there, kind of like your lipstick in your bra or something like that.
It's kind of like a comb in your back pocket. They just stick it in the back of their head.
Just leave it there. Just stop combing, get tired of combing, and just leave it where it is and pick up later.
Yeah, that way when they need it, they know right where to go.
Yeah, it's right where they stop. The little, yeah, okay. Tell me.
So anyways, she has been pissed off because the manager before me allowed a couple to come in there, and they have 2 kids. And they're very noisy, and they live right above her. And this one day, they were really loud. They had about 14 or 15 people in their apartment having a, get together. And it was like 10 o'clock in the morning, so of course I can't say anything, But I kept walking out there because I was like, what the hell is so noisy? And the 3rd time that I went out, she was outside her apartment. She was standing there in a muumuu and tennis shoes, had her pick in the back of her hair, and she was screaming at them. Don't make too much noise. You're knocking my pictures off the wall. You made my cable go out. And I walked up and I said, hey, you guys are a little noisy. And they kept arguing. All the Mexicans from upstairs came out, and they were yelling at her, and she was yelling at them. And I'm standing behind her, and I'm like, everybody calm down. Everybody please be quiet. Quiet down. Quiet. And they just kept going and kept going and kept going. And finally this other guy comes out of his apartment from across the way, and he's like, you all need to listen to the manager. You need to respect the manager. And everybody, then they start screaming at him, and she's still screaming. It's like this 3-way, and I'm standing behind her. I'm lifting up my knees. I got my hands on my head like I don't know what they are. And then one of the Mexican ladies said something, and Jewel, the black lady, Buckwheat's grandma, she goes, bitch, you come on down here. I slapped you so hard, you wish you was back in Mexico. And I was like,
Oh, no.
I mean, my hands were pulling my hair, and I just started pushing her. She's like, I got my tennis shoes on. You come down here. I will kick your ass. I'm like, you will get in your house. And I kept pushing her and pushing her and pushing her until she got into her door. The freaking next day, she was out here, and she was laughing so hard. She's like, girl, you was knocking me all over the place. I was just trying to calm everything down and trying to calm down a pissed off black woman.
Good luck.
It is not possible.
I would think so.
They wouldn't shut up. The guy that came out to defend me wouldn't shut up. Then they were yelling at him. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do here? It was insane. I seriously had my hands and I was like pulling my hair. Both my hands were in my hair and I was just stomping, like lifting my legs up like, oh shit, she's gone too far.
Between you.
I'm going to have a fucking fight on my hands.
Between you and I know that look on you. So yeah, not good.
It was like, okay, it's gone too far and I cannot control this. What do I do? So that's
Oh, God.